I'm going to show you how to create two different workspaces for trading the DAX future and Eurodollar, analyze the market, and start trading in just a few minutes. To begin, let's remove the existing windows except for the main window. The main window controls all of the other windows in the platform and lets you open them, such as lists. Now, let's open a chart. This can be done easily by clicking on an instrument in a list. Let's change this chart of the DAX index to the DAX future. This can be done using the search bar. Let's add another indicator to this chart. Click this button, and then over 100 default indicators will be shown to you. You can also add new indicators by programming them by clicking the new button here, or import your own indicators. Let's choose volume and click add. You will be able to define the parameters of the indicator in the settings window that appears. Let's make this chart a little bit smaller to more easily see the price chart. Now let's add an additional chart. You can either click the plus chart button here or right click on an existing chart and choose duplicate chart. I'm going to make this chart a bit smaller and remove the volume indicator. Let's change the first chart to a 1 hour view. The left drop-down menu can be used to load more historical data. ProRealTime offers several years of intraday data to help you analyze past trends. Our ultra-low latency data comes directly from exchanges. Now let's add an order book to our template. To do that, I'm first going to close the list and move the charts over to make some more room. Then, click this icon to add an order book. You can completely customize the order book's properties by clicking on this icon here. Everything else in the platform can also be customized. For example, you can change the colors. To do this, click Options, go to Template Options, and then choose one of the themes here. For example, bluish black. You can also customize the main window by clicking here. For example, let's remove some tools we don't think we will use. This allows me to reduce the size of my main window and increase the size of my order book. Let's save this template for later use. To do that, go to Templates, choose Save or Delete, give your template a name, and click Save. Now let's make a different template for the Eurodollar. First, I'm going to close the order book and enlarge my charts. I'm also going to enlarge the main window. Now I'm going to change the instrument of these two charts. Since they're both linked as shown with the chain link right here, anytime I change one chart, the other chart will also change its instrument. You can also change instruments using the search bar, which is right here, and it also shows you instruments that have been recently opened. Let's now save this template. Then we'll go back to the DAX template to make some adjustments, then analyze the market and start trading. First, I'm going to remove the bottom chart, then enlarge the top chart and remove the indicators to focus on price. Then I'm going to change the color to better see the chart and price action. Let's save this template as DAX Future Single Chart. You can also quickly switch between templates using the F keys as shown here. For example, I can click F1 to quickly go back to my DAX template with multiple charts, or F3 to quickly go back to my DAX template with one chart. Now, let's zoom in a bit and place some trades. You can quickly select your quantity here. Let's enter the market with a buy market order by clicking on this button. You can then add a target and stop order by hovering over the position. let's choose Add Limit, and we could place it here. We can then add a trailing stop, for example, which we could place here. It's possible to easily move these orders using the arrows right here. Just click and then move the order. You can also click on the price here to choose a different price for your order. Or click on the quantity here to change the quantity of the order. To quickly close the position, just click on the cross here or here. To quickly cancel all orders, simply click on the cross here. It's also possible to associate a preset stop and target to your orders by using these boxes. The stop is currently set at 10 points per contract. You could change the target, for example, to 20 points per contract by clicking here. Then, when I go to place my order on the chart, for example a limit order, by clicking here, you will see the pre-associated target and stop orders. You will also see that the limit order that I've chosen is by default a sell order if it's above price, and a buy order if it's below price. The associated stop and target orders are also adjusted accordingly. Let's place this order above price. As you can see, my order is also shown in the order book and on the chart at the same time. If I remove the order from the order book, it's also removed from the chart. It's also possible to trade directly from the order book. For example, we could place a buy limit order by clicking here, or a sell limit order by clicking here, a sell stop order by clicking here, or a buy stop order by clicking here. You can also associate stops and targets to your orders directly from the order book. You can also place orders based on alerts. To place an alert, click the bell icon, then click on the chart or on an indicator. Then click Associate Order in the window that appears. You can associate orders to alerts based on any criteria, including price and any indicator in ProRealTime. Let's now analyze the market and look at how to place orders based on trend lines. We see that the market is in a downtrend here. I'm going to select the line tool and draw a trend line from this point to this point. If I wanted to place an order based on this trend line, for example, I could right-click on it and choose Create Limit Order Quantity 2 with the red arrow for a sell order. I could then move this oblique order slightly below the trend line that I have drawn for a better chance at it being executed. I could also place a stop order based on this trend line by right-clicking on it and choosing Create Stop Order. I can then move this order slightly above the trend line to reduce the chance that the order will be executed. At that point, I can easily right-click on the line and choose Delete Line, and then I can just watch to see if my order is executed to enter the market. To learn more, click on one of the links that appears on the screen.